Hello, my friends. Welcome to Mr. Master English Today. I am Adam, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. This podcast is where you can learn English slowly, clearly, and without pressure. We practice together using the shadowing technique. You listen to me, and then you repeat right away. Before we start, please leave a comment and introduce yourself. Tell me your name and where you're from. And if you're enjoying this podcast, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode. Today, we're going to learn about the question words. In English, we call them the 5 W's and 1 H. They are what, who, where, when, why, and how. These 6 little words are powerful. They help you ask questions about everything in life. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to use each one clearly and confidently. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin together. Let me tell you why this topic is so important. Every single day you need to ask questions. When you travel, you ask questions. When you meet new people, you ask questions. When you shop, when you work, when you learn, you ask questions. These 6 question words are the foundation of conversation. You don't need fancy words. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need these 6 simple words and a little practice. Learning these question words will give you confidence. So let's learn them together, step by step. Let's start with the first question word. It's what. We use what when we want to know about things, actions, or information. Let me say it slowly. What? Now you say it. What? Good job. When you want to know about a thing, you ask, what is this? Now you repeat. What is this? Perfect. When you want to know about someone's action, you ask, what are you doing? Now you try. What are you doing? Excellent. You're in a restaurant and you don't understand the menu. You can point and ask, what is this? Or someone is speaking too fast. You can say, what did you say? Now you say it. What did you say? Great. See how useful what is? Now let's learn the second question word. It's who. We use who when we want to know about people. Listen carefully. Who? Now you repeat. Who? Good. If you see someone you don't know, you can ask, who is that? Now you say it. Who is that? Perfect. If someone calls your friend, you ask, who was that? Now you try. Who was that? Excellent. You're at a party and you see someone interesting. You ask your friend, who is that person? Or you answer the phone for your roommate. After the call, they ask, who was that? Now you say it again. Who was that? Well done. Who always asks about people. Let's move to the third question word. It's where. We use where to ask about places and locations. This word is so important when you travel. Listen. Where. Now you say it. Where. Good job. If you're lost, you can ask, where am I? Now you repeat, where am I? Perfect. If you're looking for something, you ask, where is it? Now you try. Where is it? Excellent. You're in a new city and you're confused. You can ask, where is the train station? Or you're looking for your keys. You ask, where are my keys? Your friend invites you somewhere. You ask, where should I meet you? Now you say it. Where should I meet you? Great. Now the fourth question word. It's when. We use when to ask about time. Let me say it clearly. When. Now you repeat when. Good. If someone tells you about an event, you can ask, when is it? Now you say it. When is it perfect? If you want to know about someone's schedule, you ask, when are you free? Now you try. When are you free? Excellent. Your coworker mentions a meeting. You ask, when is the meeting? You want to make plans with a friend. You ask, when can we meet? Someone's going on vacation. You ask, when are you leaving? Now you say it. When are you leaving? Well done. Let's learn the fifth question word. It's why. This word asks for reasons and explanations. Listen carefully. Why? Now you repeat. Why? Good job. If something surprises you, you can ask, why did that happen? Now you say it. Why did that happen? Perfect. If you don't understand someone's choice, you ask, why did you do that? Now you try. Why did you do that? Excellent. Your friend suddenly looks sad. You ask, why are you sad? Your boss gives you a new task. You ask, why is this important? You see a store closed. You ask, why is it closed? Now you say it. Why is it closed? Great. Now the last question word. It's how. We use how to ask about methods, ways, and conditions. Listen. How, now you repeat. How good. If you want to know someone's feelings, you ask, how are you? Now you say it. How are you? Perfect. If you need instructions, you ask, how do I do this? Now you try. How do I do this? Excellent. Every day you meet someone and ask, how are you? You're learning something new. You ask, how does this work? You hear about your friend's vacation. You ask, how was your trip? Now you say it. How was your trip? Well done. Now, let's see how to use them together in real life. Imagine you're new at a job. You can ask, what is my schedule, to understand your hours? Who is my manager, to know who you report to? Where is the break room, to find where to eat? When do I start? To know your first day. Why do we do it this way? To understand the process. And how do I use this computer? To learn the tools. See, all 6 question words help you get all the information you need. Let me show you a common situation. Someone tells you, I got a new job. What questions can you ask? You can ask, what is your job? To know the position. Where is the company? To know the location. When do you start? To know the date. How did you find it? To know the story. Now practice with me. What is your job? Good. Where is the company? Great. When do you start? Perfect. How did you find it? Excellent. Here are some tips for using these question words naturally. First tip, start simple. You don't need long questions. Just say what time or where. People will understand. Second tip, listen to native speakers. Pay attention to how they use these words. Third tip, practice every day, even in your head. When you see something, ask yourself questions in English. Fourth tip, don't be afraid of mistakes. People will still understand you. Every question is practice. Fifth tip, remember that how can combine with other words. How much for price. How many for numbers. How long for duration. How far for distance. Now your daily challenge. Today, ask at least 3 questions in English using 3 different question words. You can ask yourself questions. You can write questions. You can text a friend. Just use what, who, where, when, why, or how at least 3 times. Make it fun. Make it easy, and if you make a mistake, that's okay. Mistakes are part of learning. All right, my friend. We've reached the end of today's episode. Today, we learned the 6 most important question words in English. What, who, where, when, why, and how. With these 6 words, you can have a conversations, get information, and understand the world around you better. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to practice. Every question you ask is a step forward. I believe in you. I know you can do this. Keep practicing every day, even just for 5 minutes. Thank you so much for listening to Mr. Master English today. I am Adam, and I'm proud of you for showing up today and learning with me. Keep listening, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.